Welcome to Within, a horror game that was made by Crux Game Studios. I literally know nothing about this game, but apparently it is said to be quite scary. They abandoned the god who made them. They sacrifice unto whom they were not.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 4 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened.
Okay.
I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults.
Oh boy.
Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay.
So it looks like we're playing as Maya in this today. Okay.
You may not hear from me again. For a while.
For what? What do you mean, dude?
I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble.
Spot of trouble, really?
Nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right.
Oh boy.
I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have.
What the hell?
Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address.
So I wonder why this...
In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten.
Oh, damn.
I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real danger saving. And I would save him.
That's a bit, it's a bit demonic. Right, what's going on?
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
Oh! Left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days. Whose bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in.
You know, this... I don't know why, but this game would be cool if it was in third person. I wish... Is there a third person mode? Wait. What's the door number's name? No? Which room was it again? It was room 40 something, but I can't remember what it was. What the hell? The hell? Where did that noise come from? What the hell?
Hello?
Is that...
Well, this is it. I should just
Room
ring the doorbell to see if he answers.
405.
Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope. I should ring the doorbell.
I know. I was gonna state that.
I guess he's either not home, or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
Probably. Oh. There's a little bit
What is
of...
that smell? Nick? Nick, are you
Yeah.
here?
I wouldn't say... I wouldn't...
Oh, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think, if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat.
Oh, damn. Oh, boy.
Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind.
Oh. What is...
Alex
Oh,
was killed on the
God.
spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for
There's
Alex's
some
death.
PTSD then.
With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it
Oh,
mattered.
damn.
That's
So he's a bit of a grizzled loner then. I see. What do we got?
There's got to be a light
Yeah,
switch somewhere.
Yeah, it has to be. But where?
There's got to be a light switch
Yeah,
somewhere.
I know. That's what I'm looking for. Is it this one? No, that's not. That's not it. Where could it be?
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
Right, so... Where would it be? Where would... the light switch be? One thing I realised is that this game is, it's very dark, let's just say. I can't seem to see much, but...
There's got to be a light switch somewhere.
I'm looking for one. Ah, like this one.
How is he living like this? This
I
is
know,
terrible.
it's...
What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here.
Seems I've become a bit of a hoarder. What's this old photo?
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died? Before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Oh, but, well, I didn't know we were gonna go in that detail.
Ma got sick.
What the
He was
hell?
8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer.
How long was this,
We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early.
Oh boy.
We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Probably. I don't know. Right.
The first thing I'm going to help him do...
Yeah. Right.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Probably. There's got to be a key somewhere.
Hello?
Oh.
Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hello? How did this door open?
I don't know.
There's gotta be a light switch
Yeah,
somewhere.
probably. Again with the light switches, yes,
Well,
we...
at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he?
How am I supposed to know that?
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's.
And
The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
interesting use of a name. Sounds
I should check this
demonic.
computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on.
I don't know.
I should turn on this computer.
Yeah,
I should turn on this
I'm
computer.
turning it on. How do I do that? Power switch on. Right, let's see if that does anything.
A USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Right. Where could the USB be? Has to be a USB somewhere, then.
Just trash.
No, recommend not doing.
I wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6
Oh,
months.
really? Okay. So what the hell's the USB then? Yes, yeah, whoever this character is that we're currently playing, she does seem to give me a lot of these tasks, just like Among Us. So where the hell would the USB be? I was going to get... What do you mean nothing useful here? There's a USB thing.
This could be it.
There we go. There we go. Let's see if that does anything. Right, what have we got here? Sandbox OS. What the hell? Play log. Right. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS. The game contained within may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious. Consider the urban legend around this game. A single exe file, no instructions to think. It took me nearly 6 months to track down on the web the things that to crawl through to find, the things I don't think I ever does see. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken. I'll continue taking notes in text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use them to compose the documents my journey for the occult. Okay, well, what occult were you talking about? What do you... what? Click to start. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? This is strange, dude. What the hell? This is fucking scary, bro. Demonic demons? Oh god. Oh god. I think I did bad. I done bad. I done bad. Well, I believe I've done bad. Oh, screw that. Nope. Oh god. The hell? What the hell?
That file
Got
wasn't there
it.
before.
Turn on first
I'm sure of it.
impressions. A creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era walking sim. The game's unstable, crashes 4 times. I got it sandboxed. It's chewed up the files and randomly spinning them back. No credits, no title screen, no save load. It was hard to find so many fake leads and bullshit. I would have given up sooner had I not believed that there was some truth to the stories. I stumbled on the game almost by accident, following the anon link to a file dump on an Onion server I found amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them unspeakable images. Myth of the game, okay. Interesting. What have we got here? What the heck? You want me to go back into the game? What the hell? Okay, that's weird. So you want me to... Oh, that's locked. What a surprise. To no one. The hell's going on here then? What are we, like in the 7th circle? Oh god. Get me out of here. Holy shit, what's going on? Hey? I don't know, dude. Oh god. Is that... Oh, that's Nick. Oh boy. System failure.
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that
Tell
makes
me
no
about
sense. I've got to get this game going again.
What's this? Data log 4. Okay. Play log 5. Getting worse, growing signs of malevolence. Walking nightmares, obsessed thoughts. Intense craving for self-defilement. Weird sounds for the other room. Voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify from the symbols and graffiti Bail Nagin, an ill spirit of grief. Here's the entity, Deacon. Perhaps the only demonology wiki, some authenticity. A greater demon for pre-biblical studies, the first worshipped by Lagani sect in the Samaria, requires human sacrifice, feed fatalism, grief and guilt, manifests are recurring the nightmares of killers in the lust regret cycles. Serial sex offender. Wait, what? Serial sex offenders in the dying fugue of dead men walking. In the guilt are borne by family members of suicide victims and PTSD war survivors. In haunting dread of good people irrecoverably wrong, a vile parasitic being that consumes consumes those who selects. Simplicity of the game is certainly deliberate. The pattern of symbols, refuse of filth scrolls suggests that the invocation ritual had terrible mistakes. What I am awakening in the deep dark, the game is trying to what that says there. It's just like a humongous amount of numbers and codes. Two of 4. What are these, like biblical drawings? Wait, I heard a door open. Is that integral? What the hell, Jabba the Hutt? You?
Maya, help me.
Help you? Like, how?
You have
How?
to help me.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please,
What the hell?
help me.
Oh boy.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC
Oh
going.
boy. What the hell?
Hello?
Oh
Is someone
boy.
there? It's too dark in here. I
Yeah,
should get the lights on.
definitely. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna die. Think. Oh boy.
Nick. But his face. What is happening to me? Oh, that's awful. How could the picture have
I
changed
don't know,
like this?
dude. I literally have no idea. That's up to me to decide what the hell's going on here. Saw Alex today. He was in the apartment standing by far the wall. He looked the same as he did. I saw him all those years ago, on a gurney in the morgue the day after the accident. His dead body, cold, his face split open. Despite his horrific wounds and old angle on his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw hatred in his dead eyes. Survived the accident, even though I was one drunk and driving. I was the one drunk and driving. Drinking and driving, that's what it's called. He wanted me to follow, and I begged forgiveness. I know it's too late. Can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. I had to call Maya. I have to warn her, to tell her to stay put or not coming for me, because I know Maya shall look for me if she doesn't hear for me for too long. She feels responsible for me even after all these years, still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. If she knew that she's the last choice, good thing left in my life, the reason I'm alive, because she saved me 1,000,000 times already, but she can't save me this time, not from this. I can't let her get hurt if she comes here. It's getting a bit weird up in here now. What are these? I wanna go home. What's this? Got another... There's another... Yeah. Ah, that's another one. got another one, haven't we? Oh, so that's the fourth one. Let me just... What the heck? Man, this game is pretty darn scary, not gonna lie. Oh god. What else is this? Oh god. What? Huh? What? Okay. I've no idea, but I believe I'm probably going to die.
Nick! Wait! Nick!
Wait, what is it? Oh, this looks different.
Nick!
Oh boy. Well, I believe I'm probably going to die now. Oh boy. What the hell?
Nick!
What's happened to you, dude?
Nick, stop! It's me!
Oh god. Wow. I think running is the best option.
What the hell?
Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Is it an upstairs? No, it's downstairs, obviously. Oh yes, doesn't this take me back? The whole SCP-087 craze.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
I'm going as quick as I can. I can't seem to go down because go any quicker because the game didn't implement a sprinting mechanic.
I'm waiting for you. Where are you? We're all waiting.
What exactly are you referring to? Oh, hi. You.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
What are you talking about, dude?
Who are you?
What have you done
to
to
my brother?
him? Oh my god. I believe that is your brother now. Well, I'm dead. Am I dead? Oh, go jump scare. What the hell? Well, I believe we're dead.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember when I got there.
What?
There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs. The thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something, or someone, stepped between us and shielded me.
Okay.
I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
What? How the hell do you know that? Okay, that was something. That was weird, not gonna lie. I have to say the story didn't really make sense. The characters were a bit weird and a little, sometimes a little bit annoying. The goat creature was scary as all hell, as usual. I mean, yeah, it was alright, not the greatest game I played, but anyway, my fellow subjects, that's gonna be it. If you enjoyed this, see you all in the next video then. Yeah, Crooks Game Studios, you're good. Yeah, you made a good game here. Anyway, farewell. Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Empire, or you will be exterminated. There will be no resistance. I am the god of all Daleks.